Cleanup is wrapping up in La Pine on the Darlene 3 fire, and the area is expected to reopen soon. Isabella Warren reports previous prescribed burns in that area may have prevented disaster.
Even with thousands of acres burned by wildfire in La Pine, the Bureau of Land Management's Prineville district points to prescribed burns as a reason there wasn't more damage.
Fuels treatments in the La Pine area have been super effective in slowing the spread of the Darlene 3 fire, as well as the help suppress the edge quicker in terms of what we call mop up.
BLM has been thinning and burning the area outside of La Pine since 2021 to mimic natural wildfires which occurred before the area was populated.
If you go and look at where these fuels treatments were, you'll see a low mortality rate of the trees, whereas in the places where the fuels had not been pre-treated, you'll see a high mortality rate.
2 weeks ago, the Darlene 3 fire sparked just a few miles east of the city of La Pine and reached 3,000 acres in just 2 days. On the first day, the Forest Service described prescribed burns as an insurance policy.
Once fires have been hitting those prescribed fire units, it knocks it down out of the canopy, out of the crown, like the needles of the tree, down on the ground where we can do hand-to-hand combat with it.
Roadblocks are still up here on Reed Road and on Finley Butte Road as crews continue to investigate and clean up the areas where the Darlene 3 fire burned.
We'll probably see some sort of salvage and repair work that occurs through our actual ecological based staff to do what's right to get that area into a state of repair that allows it for regeneration.
Oregon Senator Ron Wyden reintroduced legislation in May to continue to support prescribed burns. The National Prescribed Burn Act would allocate $300 million to expand the intentional fires to the winter and spring months and increase the number of acres burned a year. Currently, 3.6 million acres are burned in the state annually.
This is an example of where fuels treatments speak for themselves on the effectiveness in preventing catastrophic wildfire in the future.
Officials say Finley Butte Road will be back open to the public on Friday, but until then, security will be posted at the entrance of the BLM land, and BLM says it'll have staff now policing the land where the homeless were staying.
Have they finished their investigation into the cause?
No, we still haven't gotten any more details. All they know so far is that it was human caused.
All right, Isabella, thank you.